Hello and welcome back to another Nelly skincare video. Today we are going to be talking about another one of the great promotions that we have for you for the month of May. So on Monday we covered the Instaglow kit, and today I wanted to talk about the anti-aging kit that we have that contains most of the products for your bioorganic line. So just before we actually get into what the kit includes, I wanted to talk a little bit about what is BioTense and really why we have it and what are these certifications on it. So just a bit of what the difference is between the two lines, because if you are online trying to decide which one is best for you, sometimes it's just really hard to kind of know what you should be going towards. So I know that some of you who are going to be on here today are already using the BioTense line, so you could just put in your comments, let us know what you think about it, but I'm still going to run through a few of the great points that we have from working with this line. So if you have noticed, on the Nelly website or even on our Facebook pages and stuff, there is these two logos, which I know it's upside down, but I'm sure you can still see. So you have the EcoCert and Cosmos Organic. So that's going to be one of the main differences between our red line versus the green line, the blue line, and the pink line, which is our BioFam. Those logos are essentially just extra certifications that we have for like organic certifications. So EcoCert, for those of you who do know, is really, it was like the first referential for the whole organic industry. We're talking about shampoos, deodorants, body washes, toothpaste, stuff like that. And then what Cosmos Organic did is Cosmetic Organic Standard. That's really what it stands for. They took back the principles of EcoCert, but they increased the criteria, which means that all of the products within the green line are going to be, there's no water in any of them. So everything is going to be aloe juice based. There is no silicones, sulfates, parabens, synthetic dyes, synthetic fragrances. So we're really working with the cleanest ingredients possible while still giving you all of the results. So the key to bioorganic, just like in the classic Nelly line, is to have the best of science and nature together. So clean, sustainable, but still super effective. So for those of you wondering if you should go with one or the other, it is really going to be a question of preference as far as if you want to have something that is water-free. So going with the bioorganic line, you're going to see that the textures are going to be much more gel-like, even when we're looking at the actual moisturizer. But other than that, they're both considered safe and they're both going to be effective. Keep in mind, the green line is completely vegan and gluten-free as well, which I don't believe I mentioned before. So back to the actual facial in a box kit that we have for you guys for the month of May. We have a total of 6 products that you purchase, and then you also get the sunscreen along with the body exfoliating bar as a gift. The first product that you have in the kit is your Micellar Foam, Micellar Foam. I'm not sure how you guys say it. I say micellar, it could be micellar, but either way, what this does, it's kind of like having a 2-in-1 cleanser. So it's like having a cleansing milk and a toner together. Now the way to use these products is that, of course, it is going to be removing your makeup. It's great for eye makeup removal as well. If you have lipstick, good for that too. Now, some of you still may have a few eyelash extensions left. If you do, you could still use it on your eyes and it is completely safe. Now it comes out as a foam, just like this. And the thing with micellar products is that there needs to be some type of friction to lift off. So what I always recommend you do is you can either apply it directly onto the skin and then massage it around a little bit to try and lift off your makeup, sunscreen, whatever it is you have on your skin. But then after that, I do strongly recommend that you take a cotton, a gauze, a cloth, whatever it is that you prefer using, and then you basically wipe off the product, and that's also going to be lifting off any makeup, debris, dirt that you have on your skin. So Micellar Foam, all skin types, and good for eye makeup removal as well. Next we have the BioTense toner. So your BioTense toner is a toner that is also suitable for all skin types. For those of you who have already used the toners in the classic line, they do generally have like a floral type of smell. This one doesn't have a smell at all. So for those who are a little bit more sensitive to anything floral, like scented, even though they are all natural fragrances. This one really doesn't smell like anything other than just aloe. You are going to have some tightening benefits from it. You're going to have some anti-inflammatory from the chamomile. So it's a really nice formula for somebody who's looking to have something that is really unscented. I have a question. Micellar Foam applied always on dry skin. That's a preference issue. My personal preference is definitely going to be to do on dry skin. You can add water to it if you want. It's not going to take the benefits away from it, just as long as you really have that friction. But even when you're doing a dry cleanse with it, you're not going to have, like my hand is perfectly smooth right now. There's no stickiness or anything. So wet or dry skin, they're both going to work, but my personal preference is going to be on dry skin. So after your toner, you're going to have your BioTense Gamage. Now I have spoken about this, of course, in the video that we talked about the different exfoliants that we offer. Remember that the BioTense Gamage is going to be enzymatic and mechanical. The enzymatic basically means that you need to let it sit on your skin for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, depending how thick you put it. And then after that, you're going to be massaging it off. Now this one you do have, of course, yes, an exfoliant, but it is also going to be a nice detoxifying effect for your skin. So when you apply it, it's going to be like pretty much whitish beige, and then as it dries, it's going to get a little bit clearer. And then once you start to massage it off, you're going to see the little pieces, which is a combination of, yes, the product, but also your dead skin along with your toxins. So the grayer it is, the more toxins that you have. Now for somebody who has lifestyle habits that are maybe not as healthy as we would like to have them, so we just don't drink enough water, mainly coffee, or just pollution in the air, that is also a pretty important factor to why our skin has as many toxins as it does. But depending on the environment that you live in as well, you're going to see that the first few times it is okay if your skin looks, not your skin, sorry, if the product that comes off, the little pieces that roll off, if it is a little bit more gray, it's okay. It basically means that the more you use it, the clearer it's going to get, and it's just going to go anywhere from beige to a dark gray, depending on how many toxins. So this could be done once to twice a week. If you're not sure based on your skin type, please always refer to your esthetician or your facialist who gives you your advice generally. They're going to know your skin much better than I do talking to you through here. So once to twice a week, suitable for the eye contour. Just keep in mind that this is a very delicate area, so be very gentle when you are removing the product around your eyes. Then we have our serum. I'm trying to make this clear. So BioTense Serum is going to be working on really all aspects of aging. So if you're kind of looking for an all-in-one age management type of product, this is a really good one to be using. The only thing, avoid your eye contour because it is going to be loaded with stimulating ingredients. So we're going to work on pigment, we're going to work on lack of tone, we're going to work on the collagen and global hydration as well. The other thing that's very cool about this is that you have glycogen. I think I may have spoken about it in a different video. Glycogen is a sugar, essentially, that we get from Canadian maple. So for those of you who are Canadian listening, we do get it from Canadian maple. And what this does is that it energizes your cells. So if I'm able to energize your cells, I'm able to keep everything functioning for a much longer period of time and just give you a nice, younger looking skin much faster. And again, working with all of your natural ingredients that still give you fast results too. So avoid eye contour. If you do have a skin that is already a little bit rosy, just make sure to keep in mind that it might get a little bit rosier simply because it is going to be very stimulating. Then you have your cream. So the BioTense cream is also, of course, going to work along with your BioTense serum to work on your hydration as well, but smoothing out fine lines, wrinkles. Now, that being said, because we're working with BioTense, right, the tensing effect could mean a little tightening. If you already know that you prefer something that's going to be a little bit richer, what I would recommend is that you could always add to your cart or speak with your esthetician, however you generally place your orders. What you can do is you can add the BioTense extract to your routine. So let's say I'm used to using 2 different products for my daytime and my nighttime routine. Daytime, I like something that's very light, has makeup on top, no problem. You can stick with your BioTense cream, but at nighttime, I do prefer, as I've mentioned before, I love having something that's going to be a little bit richer. Even if my skin looks a little bit shinier at night, it's not a problem for me. I know I'm gonna wake up and everything's going to be very smooth and just have that nice glow to it. So in that case, what I always do is I add a few drops of my BioTense extract. Now, of course, this is the professional size. You don't need to have a size that is this big. You should be adding about 3 to 4 drops per application, either mixed in with your cream or under the cream after your serum. So for a richer routine, follow the steps that we've mentioned before, and then before putting your cream, add a couple drops in your hand, put it all over your skin, your neck, and your décolleté. Do not forget, and then you can finish off with your cream to reduce that tightening effect if you like something that's a little bit richer. And then we have our BioTense mask. So BioTense mask, I've said it in another video that BioTense is a mask that's suitable for all skin types. So if you're trying to get your family into getting a little skincare routine established, or even just doing your at-home spa days, this is a really good one because it is going to benefit everybody. It's going to benefit anybody who gets a little bit of a shinier T-zone, anybody with a little bit of redness, because you have pretty much everything you want in here. You have your cocoa powder, you have your silica, which is like a oligo, and that's essentially minerals to reinforce your connective tissue, so maintain the youth of your skin. You have your bentonite clay, you have some oils. Beautiful product that is suitable for everybody, and this you can put it around your eyes as well. And yeah, when you put it on, it's a chocolatey type of color, and then when it dries, it becomes white. Once it's white, rehumidify your skin and rinse well. So once to twice a week, depending on your habits, but really the ideal would be to do this once a week, part of your facial in a box. And then the last two, let me try and reach over there. The last 2 products that we have, just like in the other kits that we have prepared for you for the month of May, we have our mineral sunscreen, which is of course mineral, so it is going to sit on your skin. That too is suitable for all skin types, and it is very beneficial for somebody who does have reactive skin or somebody who has an oilier skin as well that doesn't like the sensation of having sunscreen on. You're gonna get a really nice matte finish to it, so not to worry about that. And you have some hyaluronic acid inside in different molecular weights to hydrate superficially as well as deeply. And you also have your body exfoliating bar. I've said this before, if you have it, you probably want another one, because I go through these pretty quickly, not because they go fast, but just because I can't stop doing it. So 2 times to 3 times a week, depending on how thick your skin is, wet it in the shower. You're going to have the activated charcoal, which is why it is black. Then you have the little granules, which are bamboo pieces, and some beautiful essential oils. So wet it, use it like a bar of soap. And if you're trying to use it in areas that are going to be a little bit more delicate, what you can do is that once it's wet, you just kind of rub it in your hands. And then the rest of the little granules, you could just gently massage in the areas that have thinner skin. Of course, exfoliation of the body is great to prevent your ingrown hairs, and also just ensure that your body lotion is going to be going in and actually giving you all the hydration that you want. And it's going to be great to maintain your tan once we're able to go outside. But don't forget to put on your sunscreen. All of you who garden, go for walks, we need to put our sunscreen on, and mineral sunscreen should be applied technically every 2 hours. We can stretch it out to 3 if we're not sweating excessively, but other than that, every 2 hours should be the time to apply it, to reapply, excuse me. Let me just see if there are any questions today. I don't think there's any questions, so if there are any questions, please feel free to add them. We're going to be talking about acne next Monday, so tune in to find out what the facial in a box kit is for the acne. Thank you.